Hello, Fran. How are you doing today?
Doing fantastico. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. And well, here we are. We're going to talk today about.
We're going to talk about our DNA, but are we going to make some pause for our intro?
What were you doing, Francisco? The intro is being at the very beginning, just before we started talking. So here we are now. Tell me.
Okay. So, hola, Jorge. How are you
Hola,
doing?
Fran. I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, what
Yeah.
are we talking today?
Yes, we're going to talk about our DNA.
There we go.
Yep.
So, strangely enough, both of us, we have done our DNA
Yeah.
and our results have come out and we have them.
Yeah, I did it a few years ago. And then you did it not so long ago, did you?
I didn't do it. I did it no, I did it in August 24th, I think.
Uh-huh.
August
All
24th,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I did it in
so
winter 2016. Yeah, 2016.
okay, that's a long time ago.
No, but I paid the full pack, which is in
Okay.
ancestry.com. They keep you updated whenever there comes new developments or new results of everything, new discoveries. They keep you updated at least once a year. So I am updated what is my backgrounds. But yours being so recent, I'm pretty sure that yours are,
I
already updated.
well, they are updated and they send me like it's like once a year. I think I get a new result and I
Yeah,
go over it. And yes, it's quite interesting because well, first of all, did you do it in Spain or did you do yours in the United States?
I in the States. Yeah.
Me too, because here it is so extremely expensive. I mean, it's like mega, mega expensive. So it is, we have good friends in the United States and we travel every year over there. And that's where we did our DNA test.
Hmm.
And we always travel with people from Canada, from the United States. It's most of our job is with Americans.
Yep.
Yet again, Americans coming from all America, not just the United States. And to me, it's always amazes me when I have a 5% Native American, had 2% Norwegian, I'm 50% Scottish, and I'm like, oh God, I love all of that mixture of cultures. So that's why I wanted to do my DNA. And boy, was I disappointed.
Why?
When the results came, I was 100% Basque.
How disappointing.
I know, come on. I love all of these mixtures of cultures. And here you
Yeah.
are. What are you, Basque? And I know for some people, it's like, oh my God, so cool. You're 100%. I was like, not even a great, great, great grandma had an affair around there. It's like, give me. But to me, okay, it
You
has
said your
changed.
grandma had an affair.
No, no, not even one. I was like,
That's what I said. You're complaining about her not having an affair.
well, extra thing with somebody that came, but nothing. But it has changed. Now I do have 95% Basque. I have 4% North Spanish and 1% South French, which
Hmm.
means from the same tiny little corner in the world.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense because my brothers and two of my brothers, they are red hairs. I mean, really, really, really red hairs. And they have blue eyes and green eyes. And my my brother Gonzalo, he is 6'5". He is red hair, green eyes, huge guy. He looks Scottish. And
Mm-hmm.
there's no Scottish blood around here. And you have to think that Scotland from here, from the Basque Country, it's very, very close. So I was expecting some
Very close culturally or geographically?
both culturally and geographically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sailors, Basque sailors have been there, Scottish
Mm-hmm.
sailors have been here. There's no DNA trading. Come on, how disappointing.
Here we have guys out there, Francisco complaining that none of his ancestors, female or male, have an
Male.
affair with anybody else.
Yeah, so there has been no mix of DNA. I think, and
Instead of being proud of such a clean lineage that you should.
I know, But isn't it beautiful when you have you know, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, and a little bit of there? Here it's like 95% Basque, 4%
Mm.
Northern Spanish, 1% Southern French, which is all
The
from the
same,
same area.
same thing.
So
Yeah.
it's like my you go to my Ancestry page and it's like this little circle. That's it. Boring.
Francisco, I think that what you are saying is something really, really interesting because it has very much to do with history. Regarding the Basque culture that we have talked many, many times along this
Mhm.
series of podcasts that we have made for such a long time now, the Basques are people that they have been everywhere, but haven't been invaded very few times.
Yes.
Very few times. So that and those invasions that you have had along history, they have been like passing by or just getting there, invading, and then just being kicked out shortly after. Is that true?
We have been a place where a lot of all of these civilizations have passed by
Uh-huh.
us, but
Yeah.
they have not settled.
Hmm.
Right. So
So I do believe that might be something to do with it.
yeah, I mean, that probably has to do with it because it doesn't make sense
Hmm.
that we are so pure lineage, as you say.
Yeah.
And here in the Basque Country and Navarre, it's where we have a blood type O negative, okay,
Yeah. Hmm.
which is one of the most rare ones in the world because it's one of the oldest ones in the world. And here in this area, it's a place in Europe where we have the highest concentration of O negative blood type. My house, my wife is O negative, I'm O negative, our three kids are O negative.
So, but that means that also the universal type that you can donate to anyone.
We can donate to absolutely everybody, but we're only recipients. We can only receive O negative.
Yeah, that's
This
the
the other
collateral
side,
effect. The
yeah. I
collateral
mean, we're
effect.
the big donors. In fact, here in Navarre, it's the place in Spain. In Spain, donating blood and spinal cord and organs, it's a huge thing. But here, as we are so many people O negative, there's a huge campaign. Everybody, we're all donate donors because it's something that you can give away. I mean, blood. So we're all the least. Everything is Basque people everywhere. Uh, our blood, our spinal cord is good. So hey, it's just one of the things we can share.
Hmm. Nice. Well, in a way, this is good considering that you can make good things, by donating blood.
Okay,
The other
okay,
side
okay.
is me. The other
There we
side
go.
is
Enough of my boring DNA. And okay, if you, I
me.
mean, if you are instead of listening to this, if you're watching this on YouTube, you
Yeah.
are going to see two totally different people. Here I am, Basque, big ears, thick eyebrows, big nose. And then you have Jorge, blonde, blue eyes. What the hell are you, DNA wise?
Now that you said blonde, blue eyes, etc. Well, blondness, I was blonde when I was a
Wow.
kid, but now it's white hair. That's a consequence of aging, right? And getting wiser.
Unfortunately, or thank God we are 18.
But it is funny because only a couple of weeks ago I learned that somebody, a friend of mine that I met many, many years ago, since I met him, he's got me on his agenda on his cell phone as the Viking
Viking.
because of my look-alike. It's this white skin, blue eyes,
And
the
well,
white hair.
something that a lot of people tells the two of us is how tall we are.
How
Because
tall are
people
you?
thinks that we are shorter, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm 6'1".
yeah.
How tall are you?
6'1" as well. Yeah,
6'1". So we are big, especially for Spaniards.
yeah.
In Spain, people are a little bit
But you
shorter.
are slim and tender and slender. Sorry, not tender. I don't know. I
Tender,
don't
I
know
don't
if
know.
you're tender or not. That's something to do with your wife. So ask her. All right. But I am a big guy. Okay. So people just they do get kind of surprised when they see me and say, "Oh, I didn't know you were such big. Not fat. I'm not
No,
fat,
no,
but
you're
I'm strong built. Yeah. And 6'1", I reckon I could be intimidating, but here it goes. When it comes to my DNA. Oh my God, I don't know how I got to be born with such a mixture I have.
okay. Start with that list.
Okay, Francisco, please answer to this very easy question. We have talked many times about my superstitions, my etc., etc. It comes from something that you know very well, which is that I
You're
am
you have gypsy blood in yourself.
correct. My grandfather on my mother's side, he was gypsy, 100%. So that means I am, in a way, 25% gypsy. Although I don't look like gypsy, I don't look like in a
But does
Spaniard
it
at all.
show in your
Yeah.
DNA test?
Okay, where gypsies comes from originally? We talked about
India?
that in one of our podcasts here.
Mhm.
They come from India.
¿De
So
verdad?
yes, I have Indie blood.
Wow.
Indie blood. Yeah, I have Indie, and I had to make a list because I had to look into my Ancestry.com PDF that they sent me not so long ago, about a few months ago, and I had to write it down because it's almost impossible to memorize. I have Indie. I have Balkans. I have
Okay. So we have people from India coming to the Balkans,
correct, correct.
migrating. Okay.
Yeah. So we heartily encourage you guys out there to look for the Gypsies in Spain chapter because we explain absolutely everything. How the Gypsies, not the Romas, because it's a different branch. Okay, Gypsies, how they arrived to the Iberian Peninsula. So
Yes. And
that
please,
will be the perfect prelude for you to understand what I'm going to say now.
so please, everybody, when we talk gypsies here in Spain, it is derogatory to say Romas. Okay. Well, in the United
Mhm.
States, is the other way around.
Correct.
Ours, Jorge is a gypsy,
Hmm.
25%.
Yeah.
So, okay, you come from India to
The
the Balkans.
Balkans, then from the Balkans, Egypt.
Okay. Gypsies, Egyptian. Oh my God,
Egyptian.
you have
That's
all the
yeah,
routes.
yeah. Also North Africa, not
Wow.
cataloged as Moroccan or Egyptian, north of Africa. There are several, I mean, there's a vast extension there of land. Okay. So North African. Then Portuguese blood.
Okay, makes sense.
Makes sense in a way.
Makes sense because it's inter. Yes. I
Yeah.
mean, oh my God,
Does,
I get
does,
goosebumps. It's
does,
like,
does it make sense to have some Irish blood?
for your looks, yes, but what the hell are they doing down there? I was like,
Have you ever heard about the Black Irish?
the Black Irish, what is
Yeah.
that?
Irish people that they are born with dark hair, dark eye colors, and the skin not so white as the Irish ancestors.
Okay.
Those are the descendants of the some of the Spanish Armada that they were defeated in some naval battles, and instead of trying to get back to the Iberian Peninsula because there was war on the ocean, they navigated north and they ended in what today is Galway. In fact, in Galway, there is a kind of an old part of the harbor that is called the Spanish Wall, and that's where those ships arrived there, and the people, the sailors, remained there,
Okay.
and
And
they
you are from
melted.
Malaga, so probably
I am from Malaga,
some
so
of them.
navigation, I don't know, but there is a small percentage, but there is some Irish, British.
Okay. That's the gentleman in you.
Oh, thank you. And then very similar the percentage with the Hindi is the Castilian. Okay,
Okay.
so that's me, guys. And
But
look,
oh my God, but I
that's
think
what you have.
that's such a beautiful mixture of cultures and everything in you. It's like that's what I envy because I'm so boring. And it's like, can you imagine your ancestors traveling from India, going to the Balkans, going down to Egypt, going to go to northern Morocco? And, so beautiful.
Yeah, well, when you look at it that way, that is something kind of interesting. Yeah, but hey, being 100% pure lineage, that's also a hard thing to
I
reach. You know.
know, but come on. I think it's obviously you admire what you don't have, I guess. To be having you with so much heritage in your
Uh,
blood, it's so cool. So
So
fun.
the now just following your steps on what you said about your blood type, I have inherited the blood type typical of the gypsies, which is B positive.
Okay. I didn't know. So GCs have B positive,
Yeah, most of
and
them. Yeah,
you can receive B positive and O negative, and that's it.
That's what I think it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
So
know that gypsies had
we
us.
are limited. We are also almost as limited as you are, but we have a little bit more wide spectrum to
Well,
receive.
I am personally a little bit limited up here, but it's okay. Wow.
Yeah, so and that is not something, I mean, we are saying both of us just as an example, okay? But if you go to anywhere else in Spain, if you go to Galicia, I mean, Galicia is also a land of navigators and they have been going to many places. And by all means, the mixture of people that they were brought into Galicia, the Basque country, I mean, the navigators and also the Basques, when there was a
Yes.
diaspora of the Basques
Mhm.
going to, especially to the New World. They were shepherds, they were navigators, and they were also
Minors.
miners. That's right.
No?
So they spread all over. If you go to Oregon,
Yes.
for instance, there's a lot of shepherds.
Yes.
If you go to Boise, Idaho, I mean, there's a huge Basque community,
Yes.
and they have
Community.
melted together with
Florida.
everybody else coming from everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So in the South of Spain, those that they were going crossing the Atlantic or the ocean blue at the time, when the new world, the new Indias, they were discovered, like
Yeah.
that. So they people that they were mixing there and they were returning and they were mixing with the population. So there is in the south of Spain, there's a lot of people that if you look at them, they resemble like if they could have some kind of South American native features, but they are just fully Spaniards.
Yeah.
So it depends where you go. It depends where
I
you
mean,
go
and
because yeah,
one of the things about Spain is when we went to the Americas and the colonization, it was a, we're not going to talk, we have already talked about what we did there, but there was a lot of mixing the cultures. Okay.
yeah,
So we married natives and they came here. So that's why the Spanish have such strong mixture of civilizations coming from absolutely everywhere where we have been. And
true,
that's back then we were the empire of the world. We were everywhere. So
yeah,
I don't know. To me, all of these things of the DNA and having a vast DNA, it's takes us to our passion, which is traveling. I mean, all of these
absolutely, yeah.
huge generations of people traveling from one side, from India all the way to Malaga. Come on. Isn't that the most beautiful thing? It's like that adventurous mind of discovering the world. So to me, it's such a pleasure to know you because it's like, yay, you're the epitome. Your
Yeah,
blood,
but
it's the
sometimes,
traveling.
I do believe this kind of things happens because there must be some cosmic um, coincidences out there that it comes to a moment, in history that there are people like, I'm just putting myself as an example, that has a kind of a mixture. And there are people like you that they are complaining that none of your ancestors have any affairs with anyone else.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't complain. I'm very proud of my heritage and my
Of course,
lineage.
I'm just being
But
funny here.
I think it's boring. I just think it's boring, boring, boring. It's like bask, 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 bask. But
I
it's cool.
think
It's
I
fun.
think it's a privilege. Seriously, looking at
Well,
it from the other side, I
yeah,
think that
yeah.
having a, a pure blood stream in your system, in your body, in your veins, in your bloodstream, everything.
And
To me, that is wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. How rooted all your ancestors has been with the culture. That means proudness.
yes, he says we're very proud. That's a good word to
Mm,
describe Basque people.
yeah,
Proud. We're very,
true,
very
true. And guys out there, if you want to discover how proud we are in one side or another, in our ancestors and everything, if you visit my website, is travelingwithjorge.com. There are tours over there that I cover three of them. One of them is Catalonia. Just there, 9 nights, 10 days. The three tours are the same, 9 nights, 10 days. The other one is in central Spain, Madrid and Imperial cities. And then the other one is in the south of Spain called the Essence of Southern Spain. And traveling with Jorge, you just Google that and you will find everything that I'm doing, all my tours, my social media, etc., etc., etc.
And if you want to discover my part of the world, I come check my website, which is travelingsteps.es. I have two tours. I have one, the Camino de Santiago, okay, which starts in Porto, in Portugal, and goes all the way up to Santiago de Compostela. And the other one, it is the Mediterranean tour, where we discover the beautiful Mediterranean lights, okay, starting in Valencia and finishing in Mallorca. 8 nights each tour, beautiful, beautiful tours in travelingsteps.es. So Jorge,
Well, yeah.
I think we are done. And to our listeners, we would love to know, where is your DNA from? Where's your heritage? If you want
We
to share
would
it with
love
us,
to, yeah.
we would
Would
love to
love
know. Write it on Facebook, write it on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, please, to subscribe and give us a thumb up. We really appreciate that part.
That helps immensely, guys. So thank you for being there like every week. And Francisco, everybody else, we will see you next week. Ciao.
See you next week. Adios, amigos.
Adios.
Bye.
And as usual, we want to thank all our listeners for being there every week, letting us sharing our talks. Follow us in Spanish Loops in Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite platform.
And in Instagram, you can find us as the Spanish Loops Podcast, no spaces, all together. If you want to find us the quickest way, just Google Spanish Loops Podcast and you will find us. Hasta la vista, amigos.
See you next week.